What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel Total Technology. This is tutorial 33 and today's topic will be how to create table inside frame, and that too by reading one CSV file. So in the last video, which was tutorial 32, we have seen how we can create multi-page PDF file by reading one large CSV file. Large means with respect to rows, the number of rows is like bigger enough. Like in the tutorial 31 we did the same thing. We did create one PDF table but reading from a CSV file which is having only row count is 30 or 35. But in the last video we have seen how we can create multi-page PDF file by reading from one CSV file and where the row count is less more than 500 or more than 50 or 100 or 150, but the process is same. If you have 1,000 or millions, you can do it the same way. But in today's topic I'll be going to talk about how you can create the table inside a frame. Okay, so always the table should be inside the frame of a PDF page. So not much talking, how to create table inside the frame. So let me just quickly open the Eclipse ID. So here the thing is that we are going to use the same data. Okay, so what is going to happen here, for every page we'll keep this thing, one record, one header, one record, one header, like this. Today's format will be like this. Okay, so let me quickly import the necessary libraries like form REPORTLAB dot PLATYPUS, import simple DOCTMPLATE, table style. Okay, and let me just take the page break as well. Next thing, from REPORTLAB dot lib colors, then from REPORTLAB dot lib dot units, import centimeter, then from REPORTLAB dot lib probably REPORTLAB dot PDF gen, import canvas. Okay, so PDF is going to be let's say canvas, but in today's video I'm not going to use the doc template for the platypus. I'll be going to use the canvas. Okay, so here I'll just keep the name of the tutorial name of the file as tutorial 33.pdf. okay, okay, and we'll see how we can let's say flow underscore obj is like this. Okay, now we need to read the CSV actually, so we need to import this thing, import CSV, and now let's run this thing. So what is going to happen with open testdata.csv as f1, then data CSV equals to CSV dot reader f1, and delimiter equals to the pipe. Okay, then for row in data CSV, print row. Let's first print everything. Let's check if it is coming correctly or not. Everything is coming correctly. So now what I'll do, So name equals to row 0, so 1 2 3 4. So name, this is CMP, this is DP, this is country, and last one is email. Okay, so data dot append is going to be row, and definitely think here this is going to be, just thinking, well, so t data means table data dot append data, and we can keep t data equals to this. So let's print this thing here to check whether our table data is coming correctly or not. So just print this thing. This is actually fine, but why this is coming as double, I'm not sure actually. Okay, t data dot append data, data dot data is this, data dot append this. Okay, just thinking. Well, I'm just thinking that this is not the right thing. This, let's print this data first. Let's check what actually is getting printed here. Okay, so like this, so our data part is done. We don't need any more list. So now I'll just create the table. Now table is, or T is table, and we'll use this data, then flow underscore obj dot append this T. Okay, and pdf dot build is flow underscore obj, but here actually we define this thing in a separately. So I'm just, before just doing the actual thing, what I'll do, I'll just check whether the table and other things is getting properly done. So I'm just commenting this line and try to do this thing. So let's see, terminated. So let's refresh this thing. So let's open this thing. So our table structure is coming nicely, it's fine. So what I'll do now, I'll just our table thing is done. So what I'll do now, for I in range, okay, length of this is actually 1 against, okay, length of data minus 1. Okay, so first thing first, so table or T is going to be table, then data I, okay, or always the data 0, always. I'm just thinking why this is, then it is actually going to end. I'm not sure where it is actually going to end. First column is going to be calculated always, so it will start from 0, so probably we can start from ti plus 1, probably we can start like this. Okay, so probably we can start for I equals to 1, or can define I equals to 1 actually from here actually. Okay, so we need to actually start from here, so that is why. Okay, and then what is going to happen, flow underscore obj dot append t, then flow underscore obj dot append this is T row and this is T header, like this. So 0th row is always 0th row and this is header. Okay, so this is I and T row. Okay, so now our flow object is flow object part is completed. Now what I'll do, I need to just create few simple things now, so that is very much important. So let me just remove this part here. So what is going to happen now, so pdf dot set stroke color is colors dot, or probably I can just create not PDF. What I'll do, that is not required. Let's create the frame first. Frame equals to, because we need to create the frame actually. So frame, and frame should be start from let's say it should start from like 10, then, or let's say 100, from 100, and probably it should be 500 and 400. Show boundary is 1, then frame dot add from list, so flow obj and PDF. Okay, and then PDF dot show page, it means the next page, and after that we'll save this thing at the end. So PDF dot save. So now what will happen, If everything is fine, then we'll get multi-page PDF file, and each page will contain one row and along with the header, and everything will be inside a frame. So let's run this thing first. So it's done. So let's check this thing. So now let's open this thing. Okay, it is created, but I was expecting something different. It is not like this. So probably something messed up over here. I'm not sure what is actually messed up. Something completely messed up. Well, I understood now what is messed up actually. So we forgot to put this thing actually. This. Let's run this thing again. Yes. So see, it is actually a nice looking thing, but it is actually went outside, well outside. So what I'll do, just make it 300 and let's see. But if I make it 300, it is actually very much small, so I need to make it 400. Now it looks fine, but I don't need that much actually. I think 100 is fine, or probably let's say 300 is fine actually. Yes, 300 is very much fine. So what I'll do, I'll just create the table style now. Okay, so this is our table, so we need to create the table style now. So for that, what is going to happen actually, this style equals to table style, and we need to put the grid actually. -1, then 1, then colors dot black. Okay, and then t header dot set style equals to t style, and we will use the same thing here as well. T row dot set style. Now let's run this thing now. From 1 to 3 position, but 6 were given. Why like this? Okay, so I just did a mistake actually, so it should be like this. And like this. Okay, so let's open this thing. So this is our grid. So I think I should make it frame should be a bit upward, so I'm just thinking it's to start from 500. So let's, yes, now this is fine, but the problem is that why this is like first two things are like this. We need to check this thing, why this is coming like this. Okay, so Okay, so what I'll do, we'll just create this thing here, the column width and row heights will fix over here. Okay, so then it will be kind of fixed size column width and fixed size row height. Okay, so we'll do it now. So now we need to define the constant row width and column width here. So for that, what I'll do here call width, let's say 40 40 40 or 70 70 100 130. okay, like this. So this is the call width and row width. I'm just thinking how many row will be there. This is actually going to be only one row, so I don't think so row width is going to required, but just thinking row height is it required or not. So let me run this thing first. So well, so just thinking column width like this, probably 60. well, so we need to increase the frame a bit, or let's make this thing like from 50 actually, like this. So now the same thing we can do it for here as well. Okay, so let's run this thing now. So probably now everything is more or less in the same size. Okay, but we need to change the bit design or style over here. So style is going to be, we need to just change the font size actually. That's it, nothing else. So font this probably italic, and here we'll write, let's say 6. okay, so now I think it is fixed now. What is happened? Times italic thing, this is not required. Okay, well, now everything looks fine and okay, but here things are a bit messy. So what I'll do, I will just try to increase here a bit actually, make it 70. Let's try this thing now. Well, still something required here, 80. Well, let's make the name to 50. Okay, everything looks fine now, but here actually this is name, I'm not sure. So what I'll do, let's make it I+1. so let's run this thing now. Looks okay. So first starts with Lucis Ramirez, so let me check here. Okay, Lucis Ramirez, and the last one is Hamilton. So let me check whether we have the same thing here. Hamilton, so everything is fine. So well, so now we need to we got our we got our frame, and the table is inside the frame now. Okay, so I'm just thinking how to do something differently. Let's do something differently. I'm just thinking how to do that. Probably we can create, this is 60, this is 60. Now this looks okay. So now we'll give one background as well here. Okay, so probably we can write this thing. So back, or in capital, background like this. Okay, let's run this thing now, but we need the first only, so this will be always I'm just thinking. Okay, so table style like this, and I'm just thinking how to deal with this thing. So well, so probably I think this is fine, but -2. Let's run this thing, but we'll definitely get an error if I run this thing. Okay, but why this is not coming actually here? What happened? I'm not sure. Yes, so -2 means the first one, so let's run this thing. This is -1, this is -2, so this is -2th row, but for -1, why for -1? I'm not getting this thing. Okay, so actually we need two table style, so then only it will actually come. So I'm just thinking for table style, T style 1, so we need one more table style actually, or else everything will be messed up. So T style 2, and there we don't need this background actually. Okay, so for this thing we need T style 2, and for this T style 1. So let's run this thing now. Invalid index the header dot style, t header dot style, T style 1. So like this. Yes, so now everything is fine. Our this thing, so we can just create now some design or other things we can do. So what I'll do now, so I'm just thinking how to deal with that. So we can do something. So what I'll do here, so PDF dot set stroke color will change the border colors dot green, so the border of the frame will be changed. This okay, PDF dot set line width, and there probably I could make it 5, so it will be more thicker. So line is more thicker now. Okay, so now I will highlight this thing with some sort of color. So PDF dot set fill color, so colors dot let's run this thing. Okay, no, I think this is some problem. Actually we need to define one rectangle actually, so then it will come. PDF dot rect, so the same thing I will do 500 500 500 300 550 500 500 300 fill equals to 1, so it will be fill with, I believe, with green actually, or I think black, I'm not sure. Let's check this thing first. Yes, black, because black is by default. Okay, so what I'll do now, I just PDF dot set fill color, and this is going to be colors dot khaki, dark khaki. So now let's run this thing. Yes, but here actually the problem is different, so I will try to change this thing as well. So or probably I'm just thinking what to do here. The frame that is YOLO, and this background is probably, we can write something. If you make this -1, then also it will be -1. So what I'll do now, for this thing I'll select a different background. Let's make it blue. Okay, this looks nice now. Okay, cool. So now what has happened, so we have created nice looking structure with this thing. So now we need to write something, some small box here, and we'll highlight that this is row 1, row 2, like this. Okay, so how to do that? So probably we can create another box here. let's say here this, and probably we can start from 50 and let's say not 500, let's say I'm just thinking, let's say 550, 700, like this, fill 1, and we'll change this color to sky blue, light sky blue. Let's see how it is happening. Well, this is not the right thing which I want. Actually I want this thing to be here, from here. Okay, so it is actually a bit upward, so let me make it to 550, and this should be 500, this should be, let's say, only 50. So now let's see. Yeah, this looks nice now, and we'll write our this thing, the table. So probably we can put it a bit upish, so let me make it 650. Yeah, this is fine now. Okay, and let's say we'll write something now, pdf dot draw centered string, and we'll write the same thing. So we'll start from 200, 670. Text is going to be row I plus 1, row I, and we can write this thing as a f string. Okay, and we'll remove the whole thing. Okay, so let's run this thing and let's see how it is happening. But I'm not sure because the color is same, so we need to change the set fill color again here. Dark. Let's run this thing now. So this is row 0, but actually this is not row 0, this is row 1. So what is going to happen now? This is I plus 1. Let's see if something is able to, well, so this is row 1 and the last one will be row 800. Let's check this thing. Yes, this looks nice. So we need to just make it a bit middle. So how to do that? So it is actually 500, so let's make it 250. Now I think it should work. Yes, 250 is fine. So this is done. Now the next thing is that I want to create a nice looking design here, and we'd like to put some sort of like page number. So for doing that thing, we can just do something. This is done. So now pdf dot circle will do the same thing, 50, 250, 100. Let's run this thing. Actually it's coming here, but I need, this is here. So I'm just thinking how to do that. For doing that thing, well, so we need something similar. So now let's run this thing. Yes, but it is actually coming outside, so I just need I don't need this thing, I don't need this thing as well. This is actually coming outside, so I'm just thinking how to deal with this. So okay, so 50 and 500, I'm just thinking if I 50 and 500 and it is 50, center is 50 and 500. So see, this is X center, 50 and 500 means here, and from here it actually it is starting. So just make it 10. Let me check. Or make it 50. 50 is like this. Let's check 40. Well, I'm just thinking well, it is actually coming here, but I need this thing here. Or probably I'm just thinking, okay, so 100 and let's 600. Now let's try this thing. Okay, 100 600 is coming here. I'm not sure why this is coming here actually. Yes, so this is here. X center, Y center, and like this. So why this is coming here, I'm not sure. So let me just our starts from 50 and 500, so let me just make it 50 and 500 first. Let's see how it goes now. So if I do it 50 and 500, it is actually here. It starts with 50 and here, but if I start with 50 here and 500 means from here, and after that if I just make a small circle, or 500, let me just start with 700. Let's see how it goes actually. Well, it is actually here. $150 and $700. Let's check. So this is here. I want 250 and 700. It's here. Let's make it 600 now. It's here. Let's make it 20. It's here. Now let's make 350. Let's make 300 is here and a bit downwards, so let's make it 550 and 20. This is fine, so let's make it 520. This is perfect. Okay, now we'll set stroke color, we'll change it. So this is blue now. Okay, so say stroke color is blue means this is going to change for everywhere. Okay, let's keep it like this. Okay, and then we'll write something. Mm, 320, 530, and what am I going to write over here? This is string pdf dot get page number. So I am actually writing the page number in the small circle, so it is actually here, so I need to a bit upwards actually. So what is going to happen now? It's, let's make 310. No, this is also a bit upward, so I'll do 510, and I need to be a bit this side, so 300 is fine, I believe. Yes, so this is my page number. So what I'll do now, yes, so this is how it is. So we have seen how to create multi-page PDF file and how to give some sort of nice looking formatting along with the frame, along with the page number. So this is one tutorial, like how we can create multi-page PDF file, one row and one header. This is one thing. Second thing, how to put the whole table in the frame. This is tutorial 3. Third thing, how to put this sort of things, okay, some sort of dynamic text. Then how to put the page number. Okay, so we have seen all together 3-4 things here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. There is no point to put this thing in the PPT, but I'm not sure whether I'll be able to put the whole code over here. So let me just put it here and let me try to write this thing, but I'm not sure actually, but still I'm trying. Okay, and let me, yes, so somehow this is working, and there should not be any color, so like this. Okay, but don't worry guys, I will definitely upload the source code and the slide as well. But for this tutorial there is no point of keeping the slide because everything is there in the code, and within the code there is multiple things which I mentioned. So first thing first, we need to read the data. Then I just create this style thing. Why I just create this thing, or else it is going to be kind of the first row you need to skip actually. So that is why I did like this. So -1 is the actual number of things, and on the other hand, we need to start from here actually, I+1, or else the first header will be printed twice. And for the designing part, you need to just focus on this thing. So this is very simple thing, okay. But let me try if I can keep everything smaller, or yes. So let me just take a screenshot of this thing. Yes, now I think I should do this thing, because I can take the screenshot, picture from file. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. So we have seen 3 things together: how to create multi-page PDF file where each row of the CSV file will be presented in the PDF table, and every page should contain one header, one row. This is one thing. Second thing, the whole table of the page element will be contained inside a frame. Third thing, all PDF page should contain the page number, and it should come across come inside one nice looking what do you say, circular diagram or something like that. So this is one thing nice. This is one thing like how can create some sort of nice looking formatting or dashboard or report. So you can easily understand that if you know the PDF the REPORTLAB, different components of REPORTLAB, you can do whatever is asking to do in front of you. Like if your boss or client or if your colleagues are asking to do or create some sort of nice looking dashboard or report, don't worry about that. If you know PDF library from REPORTLAB, and if you know little bit of Python, you can do and deliver whatever is there in your as per your requirement or your project or whatever. So that's all guys, that's all for today. Hope to see in the next video. I am not sure what will be the next topic with the REPORTLAB things, cause more or less we have completed the basic and intermediate part, and I believe there will be few more tutorials left for the intermediate part, but after that we will start the advanced topic. But I'm not going to start the REPORTLAB tutorial immediately. Probably I will take 1 week break from the REPORTLAB because the Neo4j tutorial is still pending. So now for next 2 weeks I'll be going to concentrate on the Neo4j part. But enough of REPORTLAB. So guys, you have many things to practice, and in between if you guys get some sort of use case or you guys need some sort of advice, help, support, feel free to write me. I'll try to help. But only suggestion or recommendation from my side, you can take it as my personal advice or suggestion. Try to do some sort of like practice or writing some sort of code. Try to develop your own use case. So you can see this tutorial, I just developed my own use case and use for this tutorial. Okay, so try to develop those sort of use case in your mind and try to implement this thing using Python code and REPORTLAB. Then only you will be able to understand. Okay, you have to write your own code. If you follow my tutorial and if you follow my code, it is not going to help you. It is only giving you some sort of idea that okay, I know REPORTLAB, I know the syntax set, that's it. But until and unless you are not writing your own code, developing your own logic, developing your use case, you are not solving your own use case, that is not going to help you or giving you any confidence. So you need to write your own code. Okay, and in between if you are having any trouble, problem, difficulties, or having any feedback or suggestion, and if you have any use case, if you want me to include in this tutorial, you can just let me know. I'll try to do it. Okay, so enough of talking guys. Please subscribe to our channel. If someone is watching this tutorial for the first time or video for the first time, follow along the whole tutorial for the REPORTLAB series, and also I'll highly recommend you to watch the other series as well. So that's all guys, that's all for today. Hope to see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and have a nice day.